Hey, what's up? David here. Today's a bit of a special one. I'm going to show you how I show you what I show you when I say I'm going to show you what I show you. So sometimes I'll be using this setup, which is actually the A6300 and the Sony 35mm f1.4 ART lens combined using the Photo-Diox adapter. And this gives me this kind of pretty bokeh, out of focus stuff going on, which makes it look pretty. Let's be honest, it's just pretty. And then sometimes, if I'm feeling a bit lazy, I'll just use this camera, which is the Lumix GF6 with the kit lens, and then I just bought a little fisheye adapter that you screw onto it, I think it's a 1.4 adapter, just to give it a bit more of a wider view so you can see more of what's going on here. So you can see it's basically just on a tripod, like head bit that's stuck out. It's a cheap video tripod by Manfrotto, and I've just got a big clamp on it, and it's just up there pointing right back down at me. So yeah, that's my fast, cheap, easy, can't be arsed solution when I want to do a tutorial quickly and just get it out of the way. Sometimes I don't even put it on the stand, sometimes I just take it and hold it around. So then my audio is recorded on the Zoom H1, which actually has a little mic coming out of it, out of the mic output, up to that little linear clip-on there, which is a fantastic little condenser mic. And it gives me a beautiful quality. Don't you think? You can hear every little nuance in my voice. And what's good about this is that it records a very nice quality so that I can really make it sound good in post without having too much sound. And you get a bit of electric interference and like high hissing noise from the screen and the hard drives and the speakers and all of that, but I'm able to bring most of it down, I think, anyway. You tell me if you think it's shit, but I think it's pretty good. So then once I'm done doing the introduction video where I say, hi, I'm David, this is what I do and this is what I'm going to show you, let's jump right in. Then what I'll do is I'll start QuickTime Player, and I'll actually do a screen recording with QuickTime and just start recording my screen as I run through After Effects or Premiere or Photoshop or Lightroom or whatever it is that I'm doing the tutorial on. And I'll record that whilst recording the audio on this, so that I can have a clean audio feed instead of using the little mic that's in the MacBook or in the PC, which is a project soon to come. So yeah, I'll record my screen while I'm working away, while I'm doing my thing. And then at the very end, I'll normally have a little video that says, oh, so there you go, that's how you do this, and I hope that it was useful and all that. And actually, I tend to record that at the same time as the introduction, so if the tutorial goes really badly, I just kind of skip through it and go, oh, fuck it, let's make it work. And I occasionally, like, you might see the clock up on the computer screen change from like 37 to 54, where I've run into an issue and I'm just trying to really fine-tune it and figure out what's going on before I continue with the tutorial, because I figure people don't need to see the shit parts. They want to see it working, they want to learn, they don't want to run through troubleshooting with me. So yeah, so I do a fair bit of editing for the tutorials. I don't just film it and whiz through. And then when I've got everything recorded that needs to be recorded, I bring all of that into Premiere, as well as my branding things that I've made, so like the little name tag that comes up, and the intro slate and the outro slate, any music that I decide to get off of the YouTube music library. I think that's about it. And then I do a quick color grade and I export, and then I shove it on YouTube. And then while it's uploading to YouTube, I will go into Photoshop, where I have a master PSD file called YouTube thumbnail, and I just use that same file for every tutorial, and I just create a new thumbnail based on that template. And that way I can upload a custom tutorial so that I can have a brand feeling on it, so that you have some consistency. And then I shove it on YouTube and I share it on my social networks, and I wait and see if anyone's interested. People sometimes are, people sometimes aren't. Depends on the tutorial. Some of them have had nearly 100,000 views, some of them have had like 500 views, and they're just not interesting. But With your help of sharing, liking, subscribing, all of that, then my channel is growing and it's awesome and it's all worth it. Oh, so there you go, that's how you do this, and I hope that it was useful and all that.